you beautiful nerds of the world, Tarok at your service, and welcome to another Death Battle reaction video. Today, it is time for the rematch of the century. Did I say that already with Link vs. Cloud? Link vs. Cloud, the rematch inning-ization. Today, it's the rematch between two of the greatest gunners in gaming's, the most hardcore soldiers of the future. We have the Master Chief versus the Doomslayer. It has been 14 years since the original Master Chief versus Doom guy, and honestly, just saying that alone makes me crumble into dust by how old it is. Like, it is like around that time I discovered World of Warcraft kind of old. Yeah. You want another example of how old this is? The PlayStation 4 is 3 years away from being considered retro gaming. Just to say, a lot of things can happen in 14 years. I think Halo has had like almost 8 games since this episode dropped, and Doom guy has had like an entire makeover of his franchise. Much like our good old friend Kratos that we saw earlier this year. Like, in fact, it's not even the Doom guy anymore. It's the Doom Slayer. My man transitioned. Pronouns he/them demons. So, is it even a wonder that everyone and their grandma was begging since 2016 for this matchup to be updated? And when Death Battle gave us the opportunity to vote for a rematch during their Kickstarter campaign, of course it had the one to be chosen. It wasn't even close, apparently. Personally, I'm still waiting for Zelda vs. Peach, but you know. For me, I was never really too familiar with these two characters. I've only known Halo and Doom for reputation alone. I know that Master Chief was the big poster boy of the Xbox back then. I know that Doom was a big reference when it comes to, that these two games are big references to the FPS genre. I did pick up Doom Eternal alongside with Animal Crossing New Horizon back in 2020 just to surf on the memes, and I remember playing it and enjoying it a little bit, but I never got around to finish it. So that is the extent of my experience with Doom and either of these franchises, to be honest. That's my experience with this whole matchup. Though, I need to mention that I have a very close friend, IRL, who is a huge fan of not only Doom, but Doom-like games. You know, classic boomer shooters like Doom, Wolfenstein. I even got him into Warhammer 40k because of Bolt Gun. You know, games like those. I don't have many titles in mind, but when he learned that Doomslayer was coming back, he was incredibly stoked, and let's just say his hype is kind of rubbing on mine as well. So I'm still, despite having no experience with these characters, I'm still pretty excited about this. But what I'm less excited to talk about is who would actually win this episode. Because, pardon the pun, but Master Chief is fucking doomed. It's almost like one of the reasons people wanted this fight is because we all know that post-2016 Doom would rip and tear his ass down. And I mean no disrespect to Master Chief, okay? He's a bloody legend. I'm sure he is way stronger than people make him out to be, and he is way stronger and way more powerful than people would think. And I'm sure the final prediction after I watch the rundown is going to be longer than it needs to be, just to give him a chance. And I'm actually rooting for him a little more than I am Doomslayer, because at least I've been familiar with Halo as a franchise for longer than I am with Doom. But I also know that the reason I'm rooting for Master Chief is because he clearly is the underdog in this situation. I don't know much about Doom and Doomslayer's lore, but apparently he's like the clone to the devil. He's the clone to Satan. So just that alone makes me think he should scale to way above anything Master Chief has ever dealt with. And everywhere I can look, everyone pretty much agrees that Doomslayer just dominates in every category that Master Chief can match him in. So, with the very little I know of these two, who am I to question it? But, you know, I'm the type of person who also looks at Omni-Man versus Homelander and is like, well, Homelander, he's got a very hard vision though, so he could take advantage of the sound thing. So this is closer than it looks. So, as always, I'm willing to learn about these two, figure out what the hell is going on with this matchup. But at the end of the day, the only thing I care about is to watch a cool shooty McShooter fights between two cool shooty McShooter people shooting at each other. A lot. I want a cool gunfight that is definitely going to devolve into a sword fight, because, I mean, can you blame them? 3, 2, 1! It's time for Shooty McShooter fight!
It's me!
Yeah!
And it's time for a death battle! Just kidding, that ain't me. That's the brand new Boomstick U2s. It's a limited time thing, so move your butts and get it while you still can. Just click the link below to go to u2s.com.
Ah, there it is!
Fight!
Master Chief versus Doomslayer.
Let's go!
Super Soldier and the Demon Destroyer of Doom! He's with my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who will win a death battle! Oh, it's gonna be fun. That's
Born
gonna
in
be
the
fun.
distant year of 2511, John grew up in a normal space colony many light years from Earth. However, John was anything but normal.
He was different from the other boys. Taller, stronger, meaner.
Which is why the brilliant Dr. Halsey chose him for her great experiment, the Spartan 2 program.
Well, he wasn't just.
Yeah, apparently they
he was
recruit
kidnapped, replaced by a
bullies
dying clone so nobody would
for the
know.
Spartan
Newly
project,
conscripted
which
into the United
but
Nations
then
Space
they
Command
never
as
expand
John
upon that.
117. He was only 6 years old.
He wasn't the only
funny.
one. Him and 74 other
Let me see. Full name: Master Chief Petty Officer Jenny. Oh yes. Oh, Petty Officer Jenny, the famous Master Chief. You know. Oh my God, it's Master Chief. Anyway, John 117, 49 years old. Height. Born on March 7. Homeworld Eridinist 2. Physically augmented super soldier. Canonically extremely lucky. Likes Cortana, Weapon, Miranda, Johnson, Esparza. Dislikes the Decked, the Flood, and Paramount Plus.
Kids got
Damn,
shoved
it was
into
that
the
bad,
deadliest
wasn't it?
Summer camp ever.
I didn't
going
watch
through
that show,
intense
but,
training to be molded into child soldiers. Cause you can't spell infantry without.
But apparently it was
The
that
training
bad.
tore away John's identity. He couldn't remember his family. He couldn't remember his home. He couldn't even remember his full name. All that mattered was the game, the mission.
And boy, was he good at it, learning all sorts of military history, tactics, leadership, and best of all, weapons.
8 years later, he was finally prepared for the augmentation process that would make him superhuman. Augmentation which almost half of his peers did not survive, and even more were left permanently disfigured.
Hey, he's got this. How bad could it be?
The biochemical and biomechanical process was extraordinary. Hormones and protein complexes boosted his muscle growth to an inhuman scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain and capillaries.
Master Chief was further genetically enhanced by the librarian's gene song, giving him immunity to digitizing weapons like the Composer.
Scale. His senses were surgically enhanced by rewiring his brain and capillaries. Carbide ceramic was grafted to his skeleton to make his bones nearly unbreakable. His nervous system was literally shocked into reacting 300% faster at all times. And with a little luck, John was torn apart and rebuilt.
Which he has a lot of, apparently.
A Spartan. Ba-ba-ba-bam.
Ba-da-da-da.
Hey, the process is messed up, but you can't argue with the results. And it wasn't long.
I mean,
before he
can
earned
you?
the rank of
Because,
Master
like,
Chief
if the
Petty
process
Officer,
only makes
time
one
to
Master
fight some
Chief,
crazy
Is it really worth
He
it?
has the gear to take on a whole army.
Like, I'm not
by
talking
himself.
about the other
Oh,
Spartans.
yeah.
I'm talking like
The A5C
one
assault
man,
rifle can
like
fire
Master Chief.
650 rounds in a minute. The
Anyway.
M6R is nicknamed the Spartan Laser for a reason and can blow up tanks with a single beam of light.
Sorry.
He's got a
something
semi-auto
in my
rocket
eye.
launcher with a lock-on feature, and if you're as lucky as John, a jumping feature. Oh, don't get me started on that beautiful, beautiful pistol. Ah, good times.
Plus, he's picked up a number of enemy weapons over the years. The Covenant's charging plasma pistol, homing needler, and sticky plasma grenades add whole new strategies to Master Chief's combat style. And the weapons from the Banished basically shoot big, scary spikes at people. Kind of hardcore.
Unless he finds the energy sword or gravity hammer first, then he's gonna jump in swinging. Come on, you know everyone goes for the sword.
Out of the 135 plus weapons he's carried, the tech of the Forerunners may be his most impressive find. Ionized particle weapons, slip space portal generators, and shields made of extremely durable hard light. In fact, by tapping into a Forerunner ship he was on, a massive amount of that very hard light formed a shield strong enough to save him from a point-blank 30 megaton nuclear warhead.
It annihilated a whole starship, and Chief was just fine, floating around in space like he's chilling at the pool. I guess it helps that he's wearing armor so badass it's named after Thor's hammer, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Well, the Mjolnir armor improves his strength and speed even more, has energy shields to
Come on,
block
Wiz,
incoming fire,
you've pronounced
and
it
fills his
correctly
wounds
like
with
dozens of
medical
times.
biofoam. He's got a grappling hook, cause who doesn't? And thrusters so he can fly. Well, kind of.
Spartans in armor have dodged laser fire from the Type 50 beam rifle, and Master Chief has pushed himself to run 66 miles per hour, matching the top speed of a cheetah.
And
Nice.
he's strong enough to flip the 66-ton scorpion tank, and even an elephant.
What? Why would he throw an elephant?
No, Wiz, not the animal, though he could definitely suplex the hell out of one of those if he wanted to. I'm talking about that behemoth of a mega truck that moves like 2 miles an hour. Even the game wonders how Chief can flip that
Wait,
200
what? How
ton
did you
beast.
do
He
that?
can access other equipment with the Mjolnir armor, like invisibility, speed boosts, extra shields, and even 10 seconds of total invincibility. But even without those, the armor is strong enough to survive re-entering the Earth's atmosphere and crashing to the ground.
The
Damn.
moment we all realized just how tough this guy really is. Tough enough to end the war with the alien covenant almost single-handedly. He was so scary, the aliens even started calling him the Demon.
You'd think he wouldn't still be a petty officer after that. If anyone deserves a raise, it's him.
Oh, Master Chief Petty Officer is the highest rank for enlisted recruits. A commissioned officer isn't as active in the field. Kinda defeats the whole point of being a super soldier, right?
Makes sense. And he wasn't totally alone in this. He had the help of an onboard artificial intelligence system based on the mind of Dr. Halsey herself, Cortana.
Hey,
Everything
Cortana!
comes with AI these days. This one's different, though. Or, wait, maybe not. Is anyone horny for Alexa?
Cortana can hack other AIs, even those designed by far more advanced civilizations. She is constantly tracking enemies, can guide large-scale battles, and even process the entirety of human knowledge in less than 2 hours.
Cortana has conquered a billion-year-old quantum databases like the Forerunner domain, done computations in higher dimensions, and cracked in higher dimensions. Okay, and cracked a 128,000 bit encryption key, a thermodynamically impossible feat by modern standard.
ChatGPT could never.
I mean,
Yeah, no,
Chief isn't
absolutely
too far from an emotionless robot
Fuck
himself.
that thing.
Halsey made him like that.
Sort of. He's a force to be reckoned with, but John lost a lot of himself along the way. As luck would have it, and John is quite lucky, Cortana proved herself a dear friend. Even when she started her villain arc and exploded. But it's okay, he just got a new one.
Kind of ironic how the artificial chick based on the woman who destroyed his life would bring back his sense of humanity.
Yeah, I was about to say, kind of ironic.
Aside, the Master Chief is no mere hero of Earth, but a savior of the galaxy.
Whether or not he starts a fight, you can be damned sure he'll finish it.
This fight. Alright!
Today's
good, bad. Plus, it's based on betting. Like, I don't know what it is. Get that off of me. Anyway, sorry. Doomslayer, let's go.
2 dark moons circle the red planet of Mars. Phobos, named for the Greek god of fear, and Deimos, inspired by the god of dread.
Sounds like the perfect place for portals to the burning abyss.
As demons swarmed the Martian moon of Phobos, only one man survived to tell the tale and push the demons back to the pits of hell.
He was a space marine until he refused an order to fire on civilians. He was an engineer until his base was overrun by demons.
Okay, full name, unknown. Age over 1,000 years. Physically 30-40. Yeah, see what I meant? See what I meant about him having some devil shenanigan going on? Is the same height as Master Chief, apparently. Rank Marine General of the Night Sentinels. Title Slayer, Hellwalker, the Outlander. Great-great-grandson of William J. Blazkowicz. I don't know who that is. Oh no, is that the guy from No, is that the guy from Wolfenstein? Like he's the great-great-great-grandson of the guy from Wolfenstein? I think that's what it is. I think that's what it's referring to. I think that's the reference. Can run on anything. Likes his pet rabbit. Skateboarding. Isabel hates demons. Fucking hate these bastards.
Demons murdered her, pissing him off so much even the Hulk would be jealous.
This impossible man was known as...
Sorry.
Well, nobody really knows. He's a mystery, a symbol of both death and hope. So we just call him...
Doom Guy! Oh yeah!
Let's go!
There's a reason why my leg is the same super shotgun he's got. And now you can get your
Oh!
own super shotgun on me, where it belongs.
What is that?
My YouTube.
Are they animated?
It's just like me, except 8.2 times more huggable.
Because the shotgun doesn't randomly go off?
Yeah, right. I hope not. But this is a one-time thing. Once they sell out, they're gone.
Oh my god, they're back!
I said hurry up, Wiz.
Okay, I'll get one. Was going to anyway. The quality is immaculate.
Anyway, Doom Guy. Oh, he's so freaking cool. He's scrounged up.
Wait, can we talk about this? The animated... Are the animated segments back, or what the fuck was going on? What the fuck happened there? Did they find a way to bring back the rigged animation from Boomstick and Wiz? That was so smooth. That was so good. Holy shit. Oh, this gives me hope for the future. God damn it. Oh, anyway, what do we have? BFG, chain gun, Gauss cannon, rifle, rocket launcher, plasma rifle, ballista.
From who knows where and got down to some good old-fashioned running and gunning.
Yeah.
Shotguns, flamethrowers, plasma guns, rocket launchers, chainsaws, and a frankly terrifying-looking grappling hook.
The Unmaker is a celestial supergun, shooting beams of light that take down demons in one shot.
Only rivaled by the incredible feat of technology that is the BFG 9000.
Yes.
Sugar-coated Whiz, that's the
Big fucking gun.
A single
Yes!
plasma shot from this beauty can annihilate everything in front of Doom Guy instantly. It's like a handheld mini atom bomb launcher. It's also the power source for the BFG 10,000, a massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
And so, Doom...
The BFG 10,000 utilizes a magnification array to increase the power inherent to the BFG 9000. The BFG 9000 by itself is incapable of such power levels. Yeah, I was suspecting such a thing.
A massive weapons platform that blasted a hole through Mars.
And so, Doom Guy discovered his life's mission, to kill every demon, ever. No, really, he is absolutely obsessed with slaughtering demons, like an addict.
And look at him go! Oh yeah, that's addictive. He killed
Yeah, you
demons
can't
on
debate that it is very
Phobos,
addictive.
demons on Deimos. He
It
killed
does feel
demons on
very
Earth.
good.
He even killed demons in hell.
The sheer scale of demonic violence changed him, breaking him down into a living weapon.
Good thing he got some time to himself to grind some rails, chill with Isabel,
Yeah!
visit the faraway world of Argent de Nerve. Well, for all of about 10 seconds before he was thrown into a coliseum. Naturally, he was the best fighter there.
Naturally.
He joined and trained with the Night Sentinels, an elite fighting force.
And then hell showed up on that planet too.
Man, my guy really can't catch a break, can he?
While most people would be terrified of demons showing up to murder them, something had shifted. Doom Guy wasn't scared of the demons were scared of him. Hellwalker, they called him. The Beast, the Unchained Predator. But his time with the Night Sentinels solidified a new moniker, one that would strike terror throughout the Dark Realm.
Doomslayer! Let's go!
Imagine being those demons, excited to invade a whole new world far away from that helmeted freak who killed you last time, just to stumble onto him all over again. I'd be scared too. The Slayer is like a fusion dance of Jason Voorhees and the goddamn Terminator. He's always coming up with new ways to kill demons, but my fave is the blazing
I like to think of him as his own thing.
Crucible.
The Crucible is powered by Argent energy, sort of like a fuel for hell. Completely charged, it can power all of Earth for up to 8 months. Granted, much of Earth had been decimated at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption...
Within seconds, Argent Towers can generate energy equivalent to what a nuclear power planet can produce in 1 year.
Made at that point, but it's future technology, so it probably evens out. By taking the average annual consumption of Earth and narrowing it down to 2/3, given the 8 months time, thereby multiplying it by 0.666, how fitting, we can conclude that the Crucible's full charge outputs over 53 quadrillion joules of energy.
Damn!
An output of approximately 157 trillion kilowatt hours.
Yeah,
Nice.
Big number, that's nice. But the Slayer just uses the Crucible to blow shit up. Even without it, he can fight specters, which are totally invisible to most people. He's strong enough to
countering,
knock around these enormous steel blocks like nothing, and can
countering,
even take down
Master
Titans
Chief's,
with his bare hands.
Countering Master Chief's invisibility. Sorry, excuse me. I just wanted to say that.
Steel blocks like nothing, and can even take down Titans with his bare hands. Titans that can be 1,000 feet tall. Is this guy even human?
Those on Earth might not think so. He's not just a hero of the people. Some believe he's more.
Like a religion, like a god.
Well, hang on. We know he's human because we know his ancestry. Doomguy is the great-grandson of B.J. Blazkowicz from the Wolfenstein games.
That's what
Which
I thought.
means Doomguy's father is the one and only Commander Keen.
I don't know. That just makes him even more mysterious.
Regardless, the Slayer has plenty of upgrades, power-ups, and rune enhancements that make him seem superhuman. Like speeding up his perception of time, turning partially invisible, or even becoming completely invulnerable for 30 seconds. But don't get it wrong, the Slayer is not invincible. While his rage makes him an unstoppable force of fury, it consumes him. He's less a precise weapon and more like setting loose a bull in a china shop. If the bull was also strapped to 8 swinging wrecking balls and a rocket-powered steamroller.
The Praetor suit may be an ancient relic, but it's also the most advanced set of armor in the universe and totally indestructible. Oh, and Assassin's Creed guy wishes he had a wrist knife as epic as the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy
I was
days,
I was wondering what the connection was right
He
there.
had a wrist knife as
Yeah,
epic
of
as
course.
the Doom Blade.
Back in his Doomguy days, he relied on mega armor that could half all damage. Now, his Praetor suit can withstand Argent Plasma, the same energy that powers the Crucible.
Okay.
He can even tank actual meteors.
Or he'll just dodge the meteors, because he's fast enough to outrun rockets from a rocket launcher.
He also has some help in the
That
form
he
of
fired.
Vega, an AI he found overseeing mining operations on Mars. While Vega was not originally designed for combat scenarios, it is proficient in hacking and technical know-how. Vega can even create portals to alternate dimensions, including Hell itself.
It's like pizza delivery, but for demons. Of course, that just makes it easier for Doomslayer to chainsaw them all in half.
And time works differently in Hell. The Slayer may technically be human, but his rage evolved him, turning him into something more.
And then he was literally blessed with immortality. Yeah, he can still technically die, but he no longer ages. So he's been killing demons for dozens, no hundreds, no thousands of years.
However, it turns out the Slayer was all part of a grander story. For Vega was actually the remnant of an ancient god.
God is an AI? Okay, the inevitable robot takeover is gonna go way harder than I thought.
Yeah.
Vega's ultimate enemy was the Dark Lord of Hell. He has many names: Davoth, Satan, the Devil, the true first being who created all of existence.
But he's the master of all demons, the most demon-y demon of demons. And we all know what the Slayer does to demons. Say it with me now. Rip
Rip and tear until it is done.
Wait, Why does the devil look like the Doomslayer?
Yeah, right.
Oh, I think he wanted to take a form known for pure destruction. You see, Doom is in many ways a surreal postmodern story that is up to the player's interpretation.
Right.
Also, killing evil wannabe Doom guy in a mech suit from hell is just badass.
The Doomslayer had fulfilled his purpose. He'd slain the Dark Lord, decimated demonkind, and trapped whatever scraps remained behind the closed gates of hell. And so, like an ancient weapon of prophecy, the Slayer was sealed away, ready to awaken at humanity's call when the fires open again.
All hail the Slayer, the Destroyer. He is more than a man. He is
Doom! Let's fucking go. Okay. I don't know why they made Master Chief sound faster. Because he was able to dodge plasma like beams, from what I understood, and with Cortana, Cortana was able to like process information like all of human history. But then again, the Doomslayer has his own AI, and is kind of the Doomslayer has his own AI, and maybe I didn't pay too much attention to when he dodged like actual beams of light, but never mind. He just raged enough to elevate himself in a space where time itself doesn't matter. So he can be unbound by the chains of time. So it's possible that his speed was kind of like incalculable. I don't want to say that word. I don't like to say if it's immeasurable or incalculable or something like that. But he could break physics, is what I'm trying to say. He could break time altering effects. Not that Master Chief has any, but I don't know. He's just too angry to be stopped by time itself. I don't know if that counts for immeasurable speed, as immeasurable speed for him, but it is still. I don't know. There's still a wonky thing. I can see Death Battle, and I can see Power Scale as attributing speed to Doomslayer because he is able to interact in a space that knows no time and knows no. Has no time boundaries, So I can see where the argument would be for him. I mean, strength has to go to Doomslayer, right? I think I remember that he survived being shot out of the BFG 10,000 or something like that. So if it's the same power to if it is the power to just, if he can survive being blasted with that much power that it makes a hole through bars and whatever, and his his very sword is, I mean, was his sword more powerful than, I feel like his sword is more powerful than anything, it's more powerful than the nuke that Master Chief took, with the whole trillions of kilowatts and whatnot. I feel like this is much more energy than than the Master Chief's shield has been able to produce. Re-entering atmosphere is cute. Weapon-wise, they seem kind of even if the firepower is more on Doomslayer's side. Versatility seems pretty okay, aside from the fact that Doomslayer could use his AI to teleport between dimensions. He can fight people that are invisible, so countering Master Chief's invisibility. I don't know if Master Chief can do that himself, because the Doomslayer can be invisible. I don't know if Master Chief can counter invisibility like the Doomslayer has. Oh yeah, there's experience-wise too. The Doomslayer is thousands of years old. He's been taking names for thousands of years. Master Chief is he's only been fighting for 40-ish years. So he's nothing to scoff at, but I think a 1,000-year-old warrior is gonna be a bit more experienced, if you get my saying. So yeah, I don't really see a counter for Chief in speed. I don't really see a counter in Chief's arsenal in weaponry. I want to say he has the better AI compared to Vega. I think that's what it was. Well, Vega is God, no? Isn't Vega God? Didn't they say Vega was like the opposite? Was like the nemesis to the devil? So yeah, could Cortana like hack God? I don't think she can. Well, they've stated that she could in a black box like that. They stated that she could hack on like a higher dimension or something like that. So why not? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the. I would say Cortana is the better AI, but I don't think that would help Master Chief in the long run. Wait, no, Master Chief can teleport. Master Chief can teleport too, but I. Yeah, no, I just have to give it to. I just have to give the power and speed to Doomslayer. Maybe there's some AI thing. Let's talk like if we were to talk about AI, I would give it to Cortana and Master Chief. So maybe that's his advantage. That's his biggest advantage in this fight. I'll give versatility like kind of equal, even because like I've seen even if I've seen Doomslayer. Sorry, my brain is going at like 10 million miles an hour. It is I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But even if I've seen some counters for the Doomslayer, be it his sword being maybe powerful enough to match the Heartlight shield, the fact that he can counter invisibility, things like this. So yeah, strength, speed, versatility is equal. Experience. Well, maybe you could say maybe the whole experience thing can be dimmed out by the fact that Doomslayer is can be so overwhelmed by his rage that maybe the 1,000 of years of experience kind of goes down a notch compared to Master Chief, who would be a little bit more level-headed, and with Cortana being able to think and whatever. But I don't think it matters in the long run. It's even at best. A Master Chief can match him at best in experience, but when in doubt, go with Doomslayer. I'm sorry, it feels very rushed as a final prediction, but as I said, I think it lasted way longer than it needs to be. I'm going with the Doomslayer. I've seen some counters. I've seen what I wanted to hear. I'm good. Doomslayer in 3, 2, 1, go! I said go.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run
the data for all possibilities. It's time for a death battle! Fortnite. Yes. Let's go.
Not detecting enemy forces. Perhaps they left?
You tell me.
You sure demand a lot from a girl. Wait. Around the corner. Be ready.
Right.
Enemy located. Combat will likely be necessary.
Well,
fight!
He is astute.
Oh, the music is good already. Ooh! Bleh! Oh, that is cool. Grenades? He guns them all down. Ow!
Alert. Portal detected.
Uh-oh. Who? Grenade launcher! Chainsaw!
Who brings a chainsaw to a gunfight?
He does! Ooh, that's cool. Ooh. The music is good. Ooh, he only barely matches in strength. You fool! I am forklift certified! Ooh! Plasma gun! It's time! Ha! Only the plasma blade? Ooh!
Watch your six!
Oh! Oh, that was cool. Welcome to hell, motherfucker! Grappling hook? Oh. Ooh. Ah. Ah.
You are surrounded.
Yeah, demons! Ooh. Ooh. Cooperate. Let's go. Ooh. Oh. Let's go. That was cool.
What the hell just happened?
Ooh. Ha.
I'll see what I can do about that annoying AI.
Do it. I'll finish this fight.
Ah.
I can no longer detect the enemy. Systems complete.
Yeah, but you know, BAM! There we go. Yeah, the music is good. Rocket launcher. Oh, he catches it and refroze it. That's so cool. That is. That was badass. Alright, BFG time! Spartan laser, I don't think that's gonna work that much, but... Go off, King! The rats! Not the rats! That is a very solid pillar. Ah! Ooh. FPS moment. Oh no. And... Tear! Jesus Christ! Okay, that's a cool album cover. I'll give you that.
Oh, our avenging angel has triumphed, for he is Doom.
There's a lot going
Hey,
on
man.
here, so let's break this
Hey, here's what I thought. Hey, that's what I kind of predicted.
He is
Not really, but I predicted the AI parts. I predicted the AI parts. Excuse me.
on here, so let's break this down, starting with physical stats. Being a genetically enhanced super soldier, you'd probably expect the Master Chief to take the edge here.
No,
Chief
wrong.
can outrun a cheetah moving 66 miles per hour. The Slayer can outrun a rocket zooming almost 8 times faster.
Master Chief dodging Covenant beam rifles could place his reaction speed over Mach 10, though Doomslayer dodging meteors is roughly comparable or higher.
Master Chief can flip the 200-ton elephant platform. The Slayer can fling around these massive steel cubes, which each measure to over 400 tons.
Damn.
Take down Titans with his bare hands, so it adds up. If
Yeah.
this came down to a fist fight, he'd just punch Chief's head off.
Stats may go to the Doomslayer, but Master Chief has one trick the Slayer can't beat. His
Yeah,
AI.
there it is.
Vega may be God repackaged as Siri, but Cortana is clearly
God
a more
repackaged as
dangerous
Siri.
computer pal.
Cortana was designed for combat encounters and battle planning. Vega oversaw a mining facility. Granted, Vega's nothing to laugh at, but Cortana's kind of famous for hacking ancient, all-knowing technology
Yeah.
on multiple occasions. And even if you want to argue Chief should have the weapon instead,
Given the Slayer does not often rely on AI operated tech, and much of his arsenal is arcane in origin, Cortana's effect on the Slayer's effectiveness would be negligible.
she's still a copy of Cortana.
And when it comes to experience, Chief likely has more consistent training. Becoming a super soldier and one-man army is basically all he did since he was a child.
The Slayer may seem like a rampaging bull consumed by rage, and he is, but he was also a Marine, and trained with the Night Sentinels.
And since time in hell gets wacky, he fought demons non-stop for thousands of years.
Given
Yeah,
the
no,
sheer
that
variety
tracks.
of enemies, battles, and wars Master Chief has experienced, it's a tough call, but we think fighting demons for so long tips the scale to the Slayer.
Not that it matters much, because we're on to the last and best category, arsenals.
Yeah!
Weapons to power-ups. Both Chief and the Slayer had a ton of stuff they could bring into the battle.
Both had means to turn invisible or shield themselves from damage. Both had suits that could withstand extreme heat and intense hits. And both had so many weapons.
Technically, Master Chief had a greater variety of weaponry, but when it comes to sheer destructive power, the Slayer had him beat. The Maker can match the Spartan laser's light speed without having to worry about charging up, and nothing on Chief's belt can match the raw power of the BFG.
Still, Master Chief did use a hardlight shield to survive a point-blank 30 megaton bomb. However, Cortana was siphoning power from the Forerunner ship they were on to make that shield, so it was a very specific circumstance not easily replicated. And it's clear that without the shield, he would have been obliterated.
Even if he could replicate it, Doomguy had the weaponry to break through. Take the Crucible.
Remember, the
There it
Crucible
is.
holds power equivalent to 157 trillion kilowatt hours, which directly converts to 90 gigatons of TNT.
There it
Even
is.
if you divided that power between the Crucible's 3 charges, a single swing from that sword is, at minimum, 1,000 times more powerful than that nuke. The Slayer gets the final nail in Arsenal, as he just had the better odds of actually taking the Chief down.
As much as Chief tried to master the situation, he was doomed. Slay, King!
The winner is the Doom Slayer.
Amen.
Amen. Oh, that was a good one. I love the music, especially. Lots of gunning action and not that much sword fighting as I expected. I was like, I've seen some. I remember seeing some. I don't want to say criticism because, like, come on, the episode just dropped. But I've seen some people being afraid that maybe they would rely too much on melee during the animation, but. Honestly, personally, as I'm watching this right now, I don't really have this feel. Maybe if I rewatch this matchup like a dozen times, I can say I can maybe point this out a bit more. I can give it a better judgment. But no, I think it was well balanced so far. I felt like it was there was a nice flow between going at range, using gun to beat the shit out of each other with the guns. You know, you don't want sword fight? Okay, I'll just beat you with my gun. Most of the time. That was funny. But yeah, I feel like the melee aspect didn't overlast its welcome. The battle in hell was really good. I love the little moment that they have between Master Chief and Slayer, just killing demons all over the place. I think it was a nice way to put it. The death was brutal as fuck though. The death was really good. I'm sorry, Halo fans. That was probably one of your childhood icons being violently murdered here. But, like, it was either him being torn apart or the Doomslayer not being too in character, I think. Because he is ruthless. And I fucking love the shot at the end with all the demons jumping on him and stuff like that. I think the voice acting was kind of on par. I did like the voice. I'm not an expert on like how voice acting, how they should sound like, and how they sound like in Halo or Doom or whatever. I think this was Master Chief's voice. This felt like Cortana's voice. I'm not sure about I'm not sure about that part, but you know, it sounded on point. The delivery is good. Doomslayer. I know Doomslayer was voiced by. Doomslayer was voiced by. I know that Doomslayer was voiced by Gianni. I forgot who voiced Master Chief. I know it's the same guy that voiced Aizen and the Lich King, so that's why. So props to him. Props to the voice actors. Props to the music. Halo in Hell. Apparently that's the title. It sounded really good. This was a nice mix of like the music was a very good mix of Doom the Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal vibe with the little choir from the classic Halo theme. So that sounds like a banger. I need to listen to that as soon as it drops. Overall, very solid death battle. I don't think it's like the best so far we've had even this year. I don't think it's the best of this year, but it certainly is a really, really good one. I think it was a very enjoyable one. And I think that's about everything I had to say. So without further ado, let's move on to next time. Please be something I can be surprised about. Please be something I can be surprised about. I need reaction. I need content, man. Go.
Next time
on Death Battle. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Gurren Lagann.
Check this out.
Yay!
Get my YouTubes while you still can, and you might score a rare gold variant. It's only available.
Hey, you know what? I leave that part in. I don't know if I'll get one. To be entirely honest, I don't know. I need to. I need to stay up to date with like the release of this plush, and apparently it's a limited time, and I'm like. Plus, it's like all the way. Plus, like having to order it all the way to the States, like I don't know, man. But I'll try to get one. Anyway, Simone the Digger versus Kyle Rayner. Gurren Lagann versus the White Lantern. This is the part where you have Will of the Drill in the background, isn't it? Oh, it's time. It is so time for possibly the most mind-bending matchup I think we've ever had so far. And we've had a lot of those. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm not like scared, but in a good way, you know, it's a good vibe. It's a good feeling, you know, it's a feeling of hype. I'm extremely hyped to learn about how batshit insane Gurren Lagann is. You know, and it's like Gurren Lagann, it's like Asura's Wrath. It's one of those franchises that are so batshit insane. It needed to happen once at least. And god damn it. I really can't speak. I can't speak for everyone who has worked so hard to give voice to this matchup and so on. But I've heard of this matchup for so long, and it's been so, you know, it's been pushed around, it's been hyped up for so long in the community and stuff that I don't know how they're going to live up to this. It's a Galactus versus a Unicron situation. I really don't know how they're going to live up to this, but I trust them. Actually, another thing that worries me is I'm actually surprised they're doing this so soon this year, you know? Because, you know, I made a video where I talked about all of the matchups that were confirmed by the Kickstarter, and one of my what I had to say about the Gurren Lagann versus White Lantern is that it was kind of I was willing to be like, okay, let's give it some time. Let's give them time to prepare. It's not gonna come out until like the end of the year, or even like maybe into 20. Even I was willing to wait for it like in 2026, because like this is such a big piece, you know. You don't rush it, you know, and I don't want to say I'm scared that it's going to be a Kratos versus Asura situation where it's really good, but there are some parts where you could have given it a little more time to like polish it and make it really nice. And you know that's the and then you know that's my main criticism about Kratos versus Asura, is that it could have maybe used some time to rework those ideas it had behind the scene, and you know give the animation a nice, like, polish the animation nice and well enough, even if it meant that we had to wait a little longer this year. But you know, stuff like that. It's my worry that it's maybe like a bit soon, because I don't know, man. I don't know if the episode is ready. You know what I mean? I want to believe it is because they're announcing it, but I don't know. It's a maybe it's an unfounded suspicion, but of all the Kickstarter matches, I'm surprised it's this one that is coming out in a month. You know, I'm surprised that it's the next one, and it kind of worries me about its quality, is what I'm trying to say. But don't let this little bit of negativity ruin the moment, because Gurren Lagann versus White Lantern, let's fucking go. This is gonna be immense. This is gonna be insane. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this death battle in the comments. Oh no, I have to draw this. Oh no. I have to draw this because I do fan arts of every Death Battle episode that I use for the thumbnails of these videos, and I have to do a piece like White Lantern versus Gurren Lagann. Oh no! Subscribe to find out if I manage to pull a piece like that. I have a lot to live up to. Fuck. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this reaction, don't forget to subscribe, like, share it to your friends, your families, your foes. Maybe, I don't know, it might piss them off. And you know, I take pleasure from pissing off haters. Not really. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching. That was Torak at your service, and I'll see you later.